I have cat hair all over me. Okay. I would just like to start off this video by saying I am extremely hungover right now. And if you know me, you know it's because I blacked out yesterday. And I have a tendency to do that. And then I wasted the whole day not filming this video because I was dying. Don't be a pussy, Aisha. Get the fuck up. Anyways, what was I saying? Hello, bitch. You begged, pleaded, cried, threw up, trying to get me to make a YouTube channel. So I guess it's a Christmas miracle. Do you like my little mic? Isn't it cute? It's a bottle opener. So if I get thirsty halfway through the video, I just crack up that boy open. Don't say I never give you anything. In all fairness, I feel as though this whole situation is very overdue. And I feel like it just makes sense. So now that we're here and we're actually doing it, I'm like, oh, maybe you guys were right this whole time. So yeah, holy fuck. So yeah, hello, my name is Aisha, in case you just like stumbled across this and you're like, who the fuck is this bitch? Yeah, my name is Aisha, I'm 25 and I'm from Melbourne. And basically, I'm starting a new endeavor in my life, which is this. Peer pressured, but I'm doing it because someone has to. But I think the main purpose of this whole situation that I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to bridge the gap. I'm trying to put a voice, put a face, put a little spice to me. This is basically my end of year video. Ew. Well, for the past couple of years, I've written myself a letter over New Year's. And it's for my past self and for my future self. So it's like a symbol of like, okay, it's the end of the year. Let's talk about what the fuck happened. What did we do? What did we learn? How did we grow? Did we grow? Where did we go? Like a Dr. Seuss fucking book. Anyways. And I've typically kept these to myself. Like a time capsule kind of thing. It's good for the soul. Like, I think you get the point of like a reflective letter. Okay, I don't think I need to spell it out for you. Last year I did a video where it was like a montage just of me in places that represent me. The audio was me speaking the letter. This year I was like, let's change it up a little bit. Let's do a gift to me, to you, to everybody, to the world, me. And also let's reflect and be the letter. So this year's video is me being the letter. And we're going to talk about that today. And this is something in this new adventure that I'm taking called diary entries. And basically these are the kinds of videos that I want to be posting for 2025 and beyond. But it's basically just to speak with whatever is going on up here. Every time I seem to post something on my story or on my Instagram or my TikTok or blah, 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 whatever, of me speaking, people are going to eat it up, and I kind of like that. I was having a thought about longevity in terms of the videos and what I want to do and how I'm going to make this a career, and I figured the best way to maybe go about it would be to merge the two, the videos and myself, and put them together in one little cute little package, all in one. So here we are. Welcome to this thing that I'm calling Diary Entries 001. This diary entry is titled I Am Exactly Who I Think I Am. Because this is going to be my motto, my mantra, my embodiment of 2025. Because I am, and I don't think that there's any other way to put that, quite frankly. Yeah, I had a bit of a breakthrough, a bit of an awakening of such, you can call it, I guess. And basically what had happened was, I think it was just a lot of little pocket moments of things being said to me, like a wave of realization kind of came over me, and I was just like, hold on. I've been her the entire time, and I haven't given myself flowers, and I've really been hesitant or like standoffish when other people do, in hopes that I don't come across as too braggy, too up herself, too arrogant. Oh, I don't even know if that's the right word. Now it's kind of like, no, actually, thank you. You're right. I am. And will be, and will continue to be. I think a thing for me, I've noticed that every time I've come back to Australia, whether like from my travels and things of that nature that I do, I'll leave Melbourne or wherever I am, go away for XYZ amount of time, change, grow, learn, experience, do all of these incredible things that are pushing me further as a human being. And then I'll come back, Melbourne will be the exact same way that I left it. And I'm like, oh, like I know in my heart, in my soul, that I've outgrown my tank, but there is a sense of like, there's nothing I can do about it right now. Divine timing, all of that. But What am I doing in the meantime to change it? And I feel as though every time I come back to Melbourne, when it's exactly the same, I dim my light a little bit, a lot, a midway bit, for the sake of other people's emotions. When people ask me how the trip was, I'll be like, yeah, you know, it was fun. Oh my God, yeah, great, da 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 da. At the hopes of not, like I said, at the hopes of not sounding too braggy about all the amazing things that I experienced while I was there, all of the growth that I went through. I've always just tried to put myself in a position to avoid that, oh, she went here, so she thinks she's better than us mentality from other people. Like, I'm not trying to deal with that. I'd rather just be like, oh yeah, you know, it was fun. No, bitch, it was like the best 90 days of your life. You're a whole completely different person now. You see the world in a completely different light. Like, that's something. Unfortunately, there is a big culture of that here in Australia specifically. I'm sure it's a universal thing. I'm not saying it's just this only happens in Melbourne. No, because I've had this conversation with my friends in New York as well, but here it's so prominent. Watched a lot of think pieces on this tall poppy syndrome shit that goes on and like all of that. And like, I've caught myself doing it to other people too, and it's just like, okay, bitch, like, take a step back. You wouldn't want that done to you. You don't like it when that happens to you. So why are you talking like that? And I'm getting in better habits of changing like my language and like the way that I approach things, or like correcting myself, so then that's not how it comes across. This whole tall poppy mentality where like essentially people want to see you do well, but they don't want you to be better than them. It's so frowned upon, and it's so subconsciously frowned upon. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the like laid back nature that Australians have, and like the culture and the society have here. Like, we don't like to do too much because, you know, like, why are you putting effort into something? Like, why is she trying so hard? Why is he trying so hard? Why is he, she, they, them, why are they doing all of this stuff? Like, calm down. How's the little video stuff going? Like, oh, cute. Oh yeah, like, oh, I wish I could do that. And it's such a thing that is so frustrating to be around sometimes, because you just feel stuck. Like, oftentimes find myself stooping to other people's levels. And I realized that I was, you know, dimming my light in a sense. Coming back after such a crazy time and all of that, and downplaying the fact that, like, I achieved one of my biggest goals of the past couple of years while I was there. Or I forgot that it even happened. Because I don't want to seem too braggy. Brag, bitch. Brag. They'll be okay. I've prevented myself from being proud of myself for the sake of other people's opinions, or just like for fear that that's what they're actually thinking about me, caring so much about what other people think. Why? It's like that quote you see around in some places that I see conveniently all the time. Why would you care if people don't like you when you don't even like people? I don't know like what happened, but like a different wave came over me. Someone had said something about one of my videos, and like it wasn't a bad thing. It was just like giving me my flowers. When people say nice things about my videos, naturally I'll go back and I'll watch all of them. I'm like hoping to see it from their perspective. And I feel like this one time, and it was just so normal. Like, oh, your videos are hard. And I was like, thanks. Go back and watch my videos. And I feel like that was the first time I actually saw it from someone else's perspective, or just realized all of the little subconscious things that I do when I'm editing a video and I don't realize it at the time or see it, like I'm just doing. But this time I saw it and I was like, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Who made this? Oh, me. Exactly. Of course I did. Because I put the time and the effort in. I understand it. I love to do it. Like, it's just like it's in me. I don't know how else to put it. Like, I've been proud of myself for sure. I've definitely been like, oh my God, wow, I really did do that. Oh, that was fun. No, we're like, louder, please. I've just completely disregarded so many great accomplishments that I've done, because sometimes I just be forgetting, for sure. Like, sometimes I genuinely forget. Okay, don't ask me what I did 3 days ago. These little milestones, I kind of realized them all in that moment after I watched my videos. And I think also it had to do with the fact that I had found some like archive memories of like stories like on a Snapchat account or some shit like that. And I was just looking at the girl from like 2021. And first of all, like, I looked like a completely different person, but she was gorgeous. Like, she still ate down. I'm like looking at her and I'm like, she has no idea that what she's about to become. She has no idea that she's about to, in a couple of years, go to New York for the first time and meet some of her closest friends. Or even sooner than that, she's going to find a passion that she didn't even know that she had. And then she's going to go to New York. And then she's going to come back. And she's going to feel really optimistic about it and keep going. And then she's going to do this. And then she's going to film the Travis Scott MetLife concert in 2024. T. Right? Yes, thank you. But it's just little things like that I'm like, it really put it in a broader perspective for me. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. And I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I'll ironically be like, yeah, I'm that bitch, because I'm like, yeah, I am. But no. Hold the front door. I am exactly who I think I am. And I will not be apologizing for it anymore. And if you get sick of it, then, don't watch it. And I think another thing that has pushed this whole agenda and the whole realization and all of that fun stuff is I had seen this Instagram account. It's like this creative that I know. I've always been like, wow, they're so mysterious. And that's a lot of the case with like photographers, videographers, creative directors. Like you just see the work. You don't really know what they look like, and that's cool. Do as you please. I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all. But like, you're going to know who I am. I tried to be mysterious. If you're wondering where the fuck I've been in Melbourne for like a month and nearly 2 months now. And people think I got back like last week. Nah, babe, I've been here. I've just been hiding. And the hiding was fun. At the end of the day, tying it back into this creative person that I saw. And I was like, wow, they're so mysterious. I just can't be mysterious if I even wanted to fucking try. Let's be real. I'm an open book. Not too open. Okay, relax. But open enough that like I want to talk to people. I want to connect through this. I want to put myself out there so then people can relate to me if they do. That's cool to me. And I love to yap. Like if you haven't figured that out already, I love a chat. And also I've realized when I get a little bit anxious, I will tell you my entire life story. So if that was ever your first impression of me, I am so sorry. Because I've lived like 15 lives, I swear to God, and I'm only 25, but we'll get into that in another diary entry. Like I said earlier, bridging the gap. I don't want to be mysterious. I don't want to be the kind of videographer, artist, creative, whatever the fuck. I don't want to be the kind of person that just, will disappear. And then I'll pop back up and I'll be like, here's one video, and I'll disappear again. Like, nah. And this doesn't change my character. This whole thing doesn't change my character at all. I'm not walking around here being like, oh my God, I'm literally better than everyone here. No, bitch, I'm just proud of myself. Like, let a bitch be proud. Damn. I've worked really hard to get to where I am. I've been to New York 4 times. I've done so many different kinds of videos for whether it was just concepts that I had in my brain that I wanted to bring to life, or concerts, or events, or parties, or interviews, or brand work, or a video of me blacking out on like a Friday night. I love who I am, I love who I've become, and I love who I'm becoming. And I'm just sitting in that. I'm sitting in that. There's no sense of entitlement in here. Okay? No sense of entitlement. I just know who I am and I love her. And I'm proud of her. We have done a lot this year. This year has been very... Holy fuck, this year has been something, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe we can get into that another time. But like, we made it out the other end. And I'm proud of her. So proud of her. Especially just for also like having this realization at all. It would be like the tarot card readers on TikTok. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I know that I have to work hard to get to where I want to be. And I don't even know where I want to be just yet. I don't have super long-term goals because I feel as though they stop you from living in the moment. Like if I had like a 10-year goal and I'm only working towards that, I'm missing everything that's happening around me because I'm so focused on this one thing, which is cool if you want to do that. But for me, I can't. I take what resonates and I leave what doesn't. I just go with the wind, bitch. Like, let's just be real. I'm a very spontaneous and impulsive person. Ask my mom. I feel like I've given her a heart attack at least 3 times. No, this year. Maybe in the last couple of months, weeks. One thing that she's said to me, and it always sticks with me, is no matter how like crazy your idea is, you do it and it always works out. That's why she's just stopped giving me like permission, because she knows I'm going to do it anyway. and it always works out. What do I want for the next year? Resilience, patience, discipline. Bitch, edit those fucking videos. And if you're waiting for the New York recap, I would just like to say that that one actually isn't my fault. It's kind of my fault. But now I'm in iCloud jail, so I guess it's just the consequences of my lack of discipline. So you'll get it when you get it. It'll be a memory. It'll be fun, okay? It'll pop up and be like, oh my God, yeah, she did do that. Oh, so crazy, so fun, so cute, so fresh. So what was I saying? Resilience, patience, discipline, courage. Courage to do what you want to do because you want to do it. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing, what everyone else is thinking. Because a lot of the times I've caught myself seeing my creative friends and people I know in New York specifically doing all of these crash crazy things, like filming this, that, and the third, and I'm over here in Melbourne on the other side of the fucking planet, like I just don't have the opportunities that they have. I'm just stuck here. I'm and purposely, or not purposely, more like subconsciously, unconsciously, whatever the fuck, isolating myself. And my friend Bella told me one time, because I was having a big problem with this. She said, okay, if New York is the end goal, what are you going to do in the meantime to make it better when you go? And that's always stuck with me. And it's like, okay, well, what can I do here to put myself in a better position when I do eventually move? Whether it be New York, Canada, London, Paris, anywhere out of here. How am I going to put myself in a better position to do that? Because how am I going to build anything with no tools, bitch? I need the tools. You need to work on the tools. You need the material. Get up. Edit the videos. Please. Damn. Get a new computer. Do something. I'm genuinely talking to myself. I'm that's like putting a to-do list in my little brain. I say all of this to say 2024 has been very complicated for me personally. A lot of emotional ups and downs. A lot. New York was great and all. I did what I had to do. Was I losing my mind for about 3/4 of that trip? Yeah. No crashing out in 2025. Maybe once or twice. Anyway, when you flip your perspective on that, it's okay, yeah, I was crashing out. Yeah, I was emotional a lot during that period of something that I was so excited to go and do. But, you still got up most days and did the damn thing. You still had a great time while you were losing your mind. Girl, that's power. What I want to take into 2025 is flipping my perspective on things. You know that Kevin Gates sound?
Something bad happened. Why the fuck? This had to fucking happen to me right now. But they say when you change your perspective, that's when miracles happen.
That one. Shifting my perspective. When something bad is happening, okay, yeah, something bad is happening. But in hindsight, how are you moving through it? I've had a lot of realizations in hindsight lately that honestly really helped me be proud of myself. One of those things was I went to a Lancey concert a couple of weeks ago here in Melbourne. I went there by myself. I didn't know I was going till an hour before the show. I get there by myself, and then my friend Yasmin was there, and we're having a great time. We're la 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 la, all of that, right? It hit me halfway through the show that I was like, oh shit. This is the biggest social event that I've been to since I got back to Melbourne. And immediately I get minor social anxiety, but when the lights came on, girl, shaking in my boots, bitch. I was terrified. I was seeing my friends, I was saying hi, we were kicking and all of that fun shit. Meanwhile, I'm low-key sweating from the show, but also just in general because I was just so nervous. And in hindsight, it was actually after I had this whole realization that I literally was just speaking about. And I was actually, that wasn't a bad situation because people were coming up to me being like, oh my God, you're back. How was it? You did, it looked like you had the best time. Congrats, you did your big one, shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. And the first thing in my head is oh my God, they have no idea I was losing my mind while I was there, all of this. And it's why do you have to jump to that? Why do you have to jump to that immediately? Or oh, your trip looked great. Yeah, but you didn't know I was losing my mind. No one needed to know that, girl. I'm telling you now because I'm trying to be honest. But in a conversation, no one needed to know that. Take your flowers, pick them up, and stand the fuck up for yourself. Thank you. Damn. Sometimes I'd be pissing myself off, I swear to God. Anyway, I flipped the perspective and I was it actually wasn't a scary situation. Yeah, it was scary a little bit because, you know, you're being around people, you haven't seen these people in a while, like, all of that. But they're giving you your flowers. Like, they see you. They appreciate what you do. They're proud of you. They like what you do. They like you. Right when I left New York, I had a going away party too. All of my friends were there. Love them to infinity and beyond. But then they're from New York, so they're like aggressively giving me my flowers. Like, they're aggressively like telling me how proud they are of me. And obviously I'm crying because I'm a human being. Why couldn't I accept it? Like, I hear you, but I'm not hearing you. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative, but honestly, a part of me probably didn't believe you. But now she does. And she apologizes for that. Okay, we're all growing, we're learning, okay? If these people that I, like, acquaintances with in Melbourne that I see at a Lancey Faux show giving me my flowers, and my friends constantly throughout, not just my friends in New York, my friends here, my friends, period, tell me constantly and give me my flowers constantly, why can I not give them to myself? Why? And it's okay if you don't know. Like I said, we're learning and we're growing. I put so much of my energy into other people sometimes, which I don't regret at all because that's just who I am as a person. But it's like, now it's time to do it for me. And in 2025, that's what I hope I do, or what I will be actively trying to do. And I'm so glad that we came to this right in time. And I'm so glad that I made it through this video extremely hungover. And if you watched it all the way through, you know, welcome to my YouTube channel. What do they fucking say? Comment, like, subscribe, turn on the bell for the notifications, all of that fun shit. I don't know how frequent these things are gonna be. Probably just when I have like a burst. But like, I'm excited. That's it. I'm excited for this new chapter of my life. And I'm feeling so confident now in my ability to handle shit. I'm feeling very confident in who I am as a person, and I'm really glad that I've figured that out. And I can't wait to see where we go from here, because, you know, the world is our oyster, apparently. So we'll see. But yeah, anyways, this was Diary Entry 001. I am AYSHA Hardacre to be exact, from Melbourne, videographer, 25 years old. And moral of the story, I am exactly who I think I am, and I will not be sorry about it. Love you. Bitch. I think I did really well. I'm dehydrated as